The sandwich inside fell on his black silk. I was just about to go back and get a new one, but the hungry and dizzy Huo Snake-kun didn't care about anything. Just grab the sandwich and stuff it in your mouth. But halfway through, found that there was a black silk in his mouth. It made him a little nauseous. Why do you have to overpack a sandwich now? Right. Rebin is awesome. After he finished his sandwich, the monitor told him to go back early tonight, because tonight is a night of ghosts. But Huo Snake-kun not only didn't believe it, instead, he shouted loudly that if there was a ghost, kind of come out and touch. The voice just fell. The distant light bulbs suddenly went out, and the sun is also blocked by Japanese style. A nursery rhyme suddenly sung by someone in the distance. Camera telegram. Can the big brother of the lightning rod play with me? I saw a girl in a red dress. Suddenly tilted his neck and stared at them. This scared the monitor a lot. Hugged him immediately. Huo Jejin almost suffocated from lack of oxygen. Fortunately, he pushed the monitor away. Just then, the girl's head suddenly rolled off her neck. Rolled to his feet, said the brother over there with a smile on his face. Can you pick up my ball for me? This female ghost wanted to scare the man, so he deliberately broke his neck. Let your head roll to a man's feet. Unexpectedly, men don't play cards according to the routine at all. He actually kicked the female ghost's head like a ball. The female ghost immediately became anxious when she saw this, want to snatch, but was trampled by a man. In desperation, the female ghost had to resort to a beauty trick, directly possessed the beautiful woman monitor. Then he suddenly hugged Huo Snake-kun, tempted him, even rubbed against him. I really want to be scalded by Huo Shejin's high body temperature. Looking at the monitor with a crazy face, Huo Shejin mistakenly thought he was coming to his aunt. He got really anxious. Quickly asked the monitor if he has brought an ant towel, but the female ghost said that she was not here. Don't move now. Just let me hold it. It just so happened that this scene was seen by the young master of the gods who was chasing after him. He mistook Huo Snake-kun for a male ghost, sucking the monitor's young che. Suddenly, he roared and let go of the girl. Then he grabbed the spell and jumped over. Push the female ghost behind you. The spell in his hand was attached to Huo Snake-kun's body. This made Huo Snake-kun very upset. Ask him what he's doing. Young Master Shendai was stunned on the spot. Realized I had the wrong person. If the che doesn't come from him, wasn't that just a thought? The female ghost suddenly hugged him. Little sister, do you want to be angry too? This time, young Master Shendai swallowed his saliva. Throw the fulu in his hand to the ground next to him. Instantly emits a dazzling light. Then the spell exploded. The three were flown out by me and fell to the ground. Then, young Master Shendai used a magic weapon to bind the female ghost. At the same time, a symbol was affixed to his forehead. This time, the female ghost in the monitor's body was suppressed. Huo Shejin who didn't know about it, but he grabbed the head of Shendai young master. Ask him what kind of playing he is doing. Why tie up his monitor? His aunt hurts. You get a weird show. Why is it sticking to someone's forehead? They all fainted from the pain of the monitor. Li Ben's quality-oriented education is worrying. Young Master Shendai, who was a little angry when he was pinched. In a huff, I see you seem a little smart. Can't you see that he was possessed by evil spirits? Are you leaning over? Help me carry him to the special inspection room. I'll just find someone to exorcise him. Huo Snake-kun doesn't understand at all. I won't let him go with the monitor at all. So I picked up the monitor directly and stayed away from him, because he thinks this woman is sick. How can there be ghosts in this world? So, what are you talking about? It's all about scaring yourself. If you don't believe me, see, isn't there a lady walking over there? No, it's nothing. Hearing the words, the son of Shendai turned his head to look. His pupils suddenly constricted, because it's not someone in front of you. It's a very powerful force, belonging to the level of ghosts and gods. Just a glance, it made him sweat. I can't help shaking all over. Only one thought in mind. That is to leave without alerting him. But Huo Snake-jun greeted the female ghost. Miss over there, why don't you come home at night? Do you want to come to my house to play? My bed is big and soft. What are you doing? Why are you not afraid of me at all? A hammer. I'm afraid if you're afraid, just climb away. No one is stopping you. The voice just fell. Huo Shejin is in God. Young Master Dai's eyes are so great. Does he really have any trump cards? Just like I dealt with the Snow Maiden at that time. So, in order to delay the ghosts and gods, let yourself hurry up and move the rescuers. This allows. The impact of ghosts and gods is minimized. After some fantasies, young Master Chen bowed to Huo Snake-kun. Then he ran away without looking back. At this time, the female ghost in the distance suddenly approached. Ask Huo Snake-jun if he is beautiful. Anyone who has played female ghosts knows. As long as you bully him for 25 hours a day, then praise him for his good looks, even if his mouth is grinning to the root of his ears. It is also necessary to say that it is beautiful without conscience. From now on, the female ghost will fall in love with you uncontrollably. But don't take two, because if he knew you also have other female ghosts, then he will eat your precious ghost without hesitation, then cut off your kidney, make you into a puppet and stay by his side forever. At this moment, the female ghost asked the man if he was beautiful, but he wasn't finished. The man covered his mouth. I know you're in a hurry, but don't worry. Let me hurry. Because you are in a hurry, it is useless for you. And I was in a hurry. Is it because of Miss? Did you bring an ant towel? The female ghost was dumbfounded by this. Where the hell did he get an ant towel? Besides, ghosts don't come to Auntie. But when he saw the monitor, I found that the monitor is a good possession container. To have a figure, have a face. At this time, the female ghost who possessed the monitor's body was angry. Who are you? Can't you see that this body has been monopolized by me? The cracked female ghost snorted coldly and took off her mask. The female ghost was suddenly frightened and trembled all over. Don't wait for him to react. The ripped female ghost opened her bloody mouth and ate him. The unsuspecting Huo Snake-kun saw this scene. I thought the female ghost was a lily girl. Called him a pervert. Just kiss and scold and lick your tongue after kissing. The pervert who founded this country is really perverted. He's so angry that he's going to punch this pervert. Who knew that the crack girl suddenly opened the abyss saw? Ask Huo Snake-kun if he is beautiful. This left Huo Snake-kun speechless for a while. I want you to look like this. Is it beautiful? Don't you have any idea? I saw through it myself. Don't come out and affect the city's appearance. But you can't just say that, for fear that he would feel inferior. Because generally ask others if they are beautiful. They are all ugly, suffered terrible malice, so they really crave approval. And the girl in front of you, wear a mask on a hot day, just for fear of scaring people walking at night. He's so kind. Make up for it. Huo Snake-kun was directly moved to tears. The female ghost was full of question marks by him. Seeing that he doesn't speak, the female ghost doesn't care. Open the Samith directly and eat him. As a result, Huo Snake-jun suddenly held his face. Then Meimai said affectionately that you are very beautiful. You are much prettier if you take off your mask. This makes the somewhat confused female ghost even more confused. Is it really beautiful to be like this? Or is this kid a pervert? I like his heavy taste. The female ghost hesitated for a moment. I don't know if I should do it or not. It's all his fault that this kid doesn't play according to the routine. Yeah, it's pretty. You're the most beautiful girl I have ever seen. Your facial proportions are perfect. The skin is ridiculously good. The color of the eyes is very beautiful. And your mouth, I know you may have low self-esteem, but it's actually quite unique. Red like apples harvested in autumn. There is a joy of harvest. By the way, your teeth are so healthy, neat and sharp. It must have been well maintained. Under the praise of Huo Snake-kun, the female ghost gradually fell into his trap. Is that true? Huo Shejin said on the spot. Do I look like a scum to you? This time, the female ghost is completely uneasy, trapped in a beautiful fantasy. Even he came to eat him. Forgot? At this time, the female ghost has been deeply attracted by him. Moment female ghost. They even thought of the names of their future children. Time seems to freeze frame at this moment. Sure enough, an old saying is answered by a man's mouth. Their ghost. At this moment, Huo Snake-jun suddenly stood up and said, instead of asking yourself if you are beautiful or not, it's more important to share names and the like, right? My name is Huo Snake. What about you? The female ghost looked at him with admiration. when I was about to say my name. He suddenly reacted, because there is a secret method in ghost healing. You need to know the name of the ghost to control him. This is also why ghosts cannot reveal their names casually. He almost fell for it. Sure enough, this man is like any other exorcist. First pretend to care about him. Then wait until you say your name. Will be caught and controlled. The female ghost who thought she saw through Huo Snake-kun's plan was furious to deceive his feelings. Simply unforgivable, saying, he opened his bloody mouth and bit towards Huo Snake-kun. The snake army was dumbfounded when they saw this. I just asked him his name. As for biting yourself again? Did you say the wrong thing? And he had an epiphany. I almost forgot that this is Li Ben Bo. You know, before Li Ben opens, all women were expected to observe feudal ethics. You can tell by the dress alone. A beautiful girl who breaks the bonds like the monitor. Wear the clothes you like to look good. Unlike the ancient style of this person in front of you. Conservative fabric. Go downstairs with your grandma to buy food and wear soil. Like a hillbilly in town. Just a little dog. Just when he lamented that feudal society was harming people. The female ghost's bloody big-mouthed demon bit down. Suddenly, the female ghost felt so angry. Because the person who plays with his feelings can't die so easily. He must be allowed to experience the joy of life as if it were better than death. So he hugged Huo Snake-kun directly and whispered in his ear, I will kill your kidney, then make you into a doll. From now on, stay with me forever.